Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming to you today with a matte face because I wanted to give my first impression / review for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ultimate Glow Kit. So I purchased this, of course, with my own money from Sephora, and I have been waiting way too long so I could film this first impression for you guys. So for those of you who don't know, Anastasia Beverly Hills has a whole series of she has a series of glow kits. They usually come with 4 colors, but this one comes with 6. Ooh. So I'm going to go through each one of these, give you guys my first impressions and also the pros and cons. A little bit of background. I have never had any of Anastasia's highlighters, not the single ones and not any of the glow kits. So my opinion will be a little bit biased because this will be my first time trying any of her highlighters. However, I've watched enough videos from other people and I've read some reviews to be able to tell you guys if this is worth it, if you do have the other glow kits and if you do have some of her other shades. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of these for you guys. So overall, this palette is considered very brown girl friendly. It is considered to be great for women of color, but the first shade here is the one I guess you could say gets the most controversy. It's called Snow, and it is this light iridescent shade. So looking at the shade really closely, it doesn't look like it has any dual chromes in it, so it doesn't have an underlying layer of pink or blue. If anything, it underlines with gold. I think this is a good shade to have in a palette like this because if you are of a lighter skin tone, you can combine this with the other shades and kind of lighten them up. You can also use this as like an eyeshadow topper in the inner corners of your eyes. You can use this, I feel like, for a lot of different things. So I'm not mad that they have this in here. I understand why they do. That way it makes it more versatile. And then you also have 5 other shades that are perfectly usable for dark skin or medium skin tones or any women of color. How it swatches on my hand. So very iridescently pretty. I do like it. I mean, of course, it's going to seem maybe a little bit ashy on dark skin tones, but if you are wearing silver, it may be nice to have more of a silver iridescent highlighter. And once I have it swatched, I do see a little bit more blue in it. I was expecting to see more gold or pink, but I see more blue. But it's really pretty. In the middle of the top row is called White Sand. Let's go ahead and swatch this one. This is what it looks like on my finger. And this is what it looks like swatched on my hand. These are very soft. This catches the light really nice. This is more of like an old gold kind of highlight. Also more on the champagne side. It's really pretty. I like this so far. It's my first time touching them and I like them. I do like them a lot. I'm going to swatch this shade next. It's called Gold Dawn. This is more like a true yellow gold color. So this is it on my finger. And this is it swatched on my hand. That paid up really, really nice. Yeah. I'm gonna like that. These pans are also really big that I can tell I'm going to want to use Golden Dawn, which is the last one, as an eyeshadow. That's just the perfect gold color to put all over your lid. Okay, I'm going to go now down to the second row. This is called Sun Ray. This has more of a rose gold tint, but it's also still gold. And this is it swatched on my hand. Ooh, that one seems like really, wow, this is really pretty. This one is like really pigmented. You guys, these are swatching like really, really well. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Wow, I'm impressed. This is good. This is nice. Next, moving on to the one in the middle of the bottom row. This is called Amber Gold. This is the most rose gold shade out of all of them in the palette. This is what it looks like on my finger. And this is what it looks like on my hand. Oh. Wow. That's really pretty, guys. Look at that. What? That's really pretty. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, that's so pretty. And going into the last one, which is also really pretty. This bottom row is going to be my jam. I mean, honestly, the whole palette is really, really good. Okay, this one is Hot Sand. And in comparison to the other, like, I am noticing the difference. Like, when I swatch them, you can definitely see the difference between them. This one seems more of a deeper true gold. A true deep gold. That's what it looks like on my finger. And last one, swatched on my hand. Wow, these are coming off like really, really pretty. I mean, it's literally perfect. How could you not wear this on your face every day? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my fan brush here and I'm just gonna go to town with all of them. I'm most excited about, I think, Sunray. I'm just gonna go. Okay, so let's put Sunray on. Okay, I am getting a little bit of dust, a little bit of fallout, but okay, this is Sunray over here. This is more flaky than I thought it would be. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like flaking a little bit. Let's do some Hot Sand over on this cheek. Okay, these are like getting flaky. As if like I can see like the actual, what? Okay, I'm gonna change brushes. Hope for the best. This one is a little bit wet. Let's try Amber Gold. Tip of my nose. Pretty. Okay, just a little bit. On top of my lip. Okay, I got this lipstick on here already. Okay, let's try again. I think this brush may be a little bit too wet. I just washed it. But sometimes I do apply my highlighter with a stipple brush, so I'm just going in with every shade at this point, just so I can get the gist of it. You guys can see. This side doesn't look so pretty. Okay, y'all, so I'm done with the application, and I mean, am I glowing or am I glowing? Like, I mean, come on. I really think that the lighting is actually messing up because my glow is so intense, but I think it looks really, really pretty. I think it looks really, really pretty. I absolutely love it. The swatches did amazing in my book, but let's just go ahead and get into the specs of this product. So first off, packaging. The packaging is really nice. It did come with this slip cover that you just go ahead and take off. I'm probably gonna throw this away because I'm not gonna use it other than to show you guys that that's what it came with. It also came with a slip cover over top of this here, but again, I'm gonna throw that away. This does come with a mirror that I'm blinding you guys with right now. So if you want to take this with you to travel, you can definitely do that. Again, there are 6 shades in here in comparison to the 4 shades that it usually comes with, and the price for this on Sephora.com is $45. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's a good price, because I believe the glow kits are usually like $35 or $40. So for 6 shades, you're getting them for $45. And they are 0.16 ounces each. So that's really good. Yeah, I have no complaints about the packaging. I really like it. I think it's pretty sleek and I can travel with it. I have heard people say that they think that this font right here is like a little bit weird, so they don't like that, but I don't really mind. I mind what's on the inside. I can't compare them to the other glow kits because I don't have them, or even her individual highlighters because I don't have them, but that does give me the opportunity to give you guys a real first impression on her highlighters, and I think that they will probably work really well as highlighters and as eyeshadows, I think that they probably apply best to wet skin, because as I continued on my swatches, I was wiping them off on my hand with the baby wipe, and it just seemed to apply so vibrantly. I really like that. But when I applied it on my cheek with the fan brush, it seemed to be a little bit dusty. And if you guys can see, I obviously just used this and it has like a little bit of dust everywhere, so that just shows me that the fallout is a little bit excessive on this product. But that's also a good thing. That means that it's easy to blend, and that's important, because if you put too much of this on, you want to be able to blend it out. But there's never too much for me, okay? There's never. If you can't see me from space, it's not too much. So yeah, I do think that it's possible to get kind of a more natural glow with this, because it's not extremely pigmented. And if you use some of the deeper shades that are good for your skin tone, this is an A+ for dark skin tones, definitely. And I think it's also probably very versatile because of this snow shade right here. I didn't even try and use this. Let's put it right at the tip of my nose. There you go. That's pretty. So you can use it. Yeah, what else do I have to say about this, you guys? I recommend it. I really like it. If you think it's worth the money, if you have the other glow kits, I would just look at if the shades seem similar or not similar, and how often you use highlighter. I don't know about you guys, but I use it every time I do makeup. It's like I'm incomplete without it. So having a lot of shades like this, and they were so easy to mix. Like I can't even tell you what I used on my cheeks, because I just went like this and I just used all of them. And as you saw, if I want to pop on the snow on the tip of my nose, I just will. So I think that you'll get a use out of all the shades in here, whereas some of the other palettes is like maybe you'll just like the pink one, or maybe you'll like the most gold one. I think that you'll like every shade in this palette, and if you only have one of them, I would still get it, because you can never have too many if you're a real makeup lover. And if you're not that into makeup but you want to try highlighters, I also think this will be good for you, because that way you don't have to buy a whole bunch of different highlighters. Sometimes you can just use one, sometimes you can use two, sometimes three, sometimes all six. So yeah, I really recommend it. Again, it's $45 from Sephora. If you guys like my makeup product reviews, let me know, and I will continue to spend my money and buy stuff, that way I can review it for you. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and become a double major and join my family, and also give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.